Greetings, Moon Watchers, my lunatics. How are you? This is Bloody Secrets. Today we're talking about the word hag, the word whore, the word harlot. All of these words, they derive from a much longer word, which I'm not sure is how to pronounce it, but I believe it's hagtes. Hagtes means basically sacred woman, but on top of that it's also derived from the saying that they used to say back then called hedge rider. And hedge rider is someone who is straddling worlds, straddling different worlds, maybe different dimensions, maybe different aspects, inner, outer, cosmic, all of those things, right? So we have this idea of, again, something that was once magical, made to be scary, bad, black, demonic, whatever. But again, lends to that part where we avoid the darkness in ourselves, which is what the whole point of this practice is. The point of getting to the shadow, getting to dance with that, getting to dance with all the parts that are self-deceiving, right? We want to move on those. We want to get more courageous about leaping into things that are beyond our current restrictions, the current beliefs, the current thought patterns, right? Every time we create habits, we create a groove of movement, of where we travel in our thoughts, where we travel in our body, where we travel with our conclusions, right? So being able to create new grooves, this is what we're doing. We're creating new grooves with some practices, and the practice of, the practices I want to share with you are, I can't give them to you in a way where you do this on this day, and you do this on this day, and you do this on this day, because I don't know who you are every day. I don't know who I am every day. So the point that I'm trying to make is that the practices that I'm going to be giving are very open. They're just ways of opening. They're ways of an inquiry where we can listen deeper. And then we can start to infuse those little characteristics into our already existing thing. And my hope is that we become better listeners of what's happening from this dimension, what's happening in this inside dimension, what are the risks that we're willing to take to be able to create new grooves, to be able to actually express as true spirit, express as that heart, yum, love, infectious, right? Infectious grooves. So we're creating infectious grooves. This is the practice. So one of the scariest things that happens to us is that we cannot be alone. We are so connected now with a lot of things, seen and unseen, and our attention is diverted. Our attention is pulled and is made to feel like, where's my center? Where's my purpose? Where's my focus? Where's my energy going? How much of that is useful, right? So a practice of stillness is really important. It's that pause that the moon cycle creates in itself. So we can start to follow this pattern, but we're also following the pattern of our energies, of our emotions, of our intellects. Like, what are those patterns? How do I start to attune with myself and express myself as this, universal orchestra of awesomeness? So I can say, if I go down to sit with myself, as I do, I take time for myself on a daily basis to to love on myself, basically. And some of the practices that I do include, you know, purification practices or breath work, you know, expelling, cleansing, and then also like the pausing, the sitting with myself, which are many practices in itself, and then also listening, just being a better listener of what my body actually is asking for, what my mind is asking for. Am I asking for rest? Am I asking for energy? Am I asking for, you know, what is the inquiry? So making that a habit of inquiring, what am I about today? And then also making another inquiry, like, what is the energy of my dream? What actions am I doing to start to fulfill those grooves, to make those grooves deeper? What am I courageous enough to keep going beyond? Right? These are the mindful moon practices I'm talking about. Moving out of a more linear and moving into a more heart-based practice where I like to sit with myself. I crave sitting with myself. That I need that time. I need that pause, that refreshment, so I can go back in the world, and then I can execute in a different way, and I can allow those things to flow. Right? They're flowing within. They're flowing out. So one of the gifts that I offer is that we keep a journal. Keep a journal of how our mood is that day. Keep a mood about mood and food, right? They go together. So mood and food. Keeping a small diary and not judging it, just like doing what you do every day. We have to start observing ourselves where we are, right? We have to be in reality with ourselves, and then we can say, all right, let's start changing the focus. Let's start changing the actions. Let's start to infuse some more mindfulness into where we go every day. Are my actions, are my thoughts leading to this open energy of the dream being created through me? Right? That's the inquiry. It's pretty deep. And has to be asked sometimes, you know, more than one time a day. So that's part of the listening. Yeah. Good luck. Any questions or inquiries for me that want to be brought up as a topic on the show? Yes, please. Any clarification you want to speak with me on a one-on-one, I'm starting to do those now. So we have our Mindful Moon Skype available. I will send you the details at the end of this video. Really glad that you are here to watch, listen, pay attention, and join in the energy, because eventually we're going to start practicing together as groups, as women, leading together. I mean it. Because that's my dream. My dream is to have women really cycling together, intending together, because when we're all manifesting with our heart energy, it really starts to light up the grid. This is something that has been proven to me, so this is my way of sharing. Thank you for watching. Blessings, love, and yes.